All right, Vol fans. All right, SEC fans. Catfish here. We're bringing it to you live from the Volunteer Roadshow Studios in Pendleton, Oregon. And we've got another fan face-off, the granddaddy of them all, for all the marbles, the national championship of fan face-offs. And we've got Couch Coach representing Georgia, and we've got Lawtide bringing his Bama gear with us. I'm glad y'all are on the show. So tell me, Lawtide, tell me about your game there at the Sugar Bowl. What did you see there, and how did it go for you?
It was total domination. And, man, something else Alabama fans been looking for all year. You know, it started off that way when we played Florida State, but losing those linebackers really hurt us during the year. But getting them back for that game against Clemson was, man, it was sweet. I thought we dominated them in the trenches. We outclassed them, we outplayed them, and we really punched them in the mouth for 4 quarters, man. So I was really proud of us, and I'm looking forward to this national championship game with Georgia. It's really going to be a good.
Well, I tell you what, I thought y'all were going to win, but I didn't think y'all were going to win like you did. And I knew that as soon as Alabama got selected, I said, well, that's the last team anybody wants to play. And y'all really showed up. And I tell you what, last year's national championship game was one of the best games I've ever seen. But that Rose Bowl on the first between Georgia and Oklahoma, that is up right there with it. One of the greatest games. I tuned in at halftime, and it was, 31-17. And I said, that's just too much up against Baker Mayfield, and they're not going to be able to come back. But I tell you what, Georgia showed me something. So tell me, Couch Coach, how did that game go for you? What were you feeling all throughout that game? I'm sure it was a bunch of ebbs and flows, but tell the viewers what was going on at your household.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We're more than everyday conquerors, my friend. I got my sunglasses on at night. I'm going to flip them up a little bit to talk to my Alabama friends here, and we've come here to do a few things, drink a little bit of beer, and whip up on a little bit of somebody. It looks like I'm almost out of my Athens beer here. So we're ready to get going on our Alabama cousins here coming into the ATL. So we're excited. But talking about our game, I mean, man, I'm telling you, that I was worried in that first half. Oklahoma is a fantastic offense. I mean, your boy Curtis, his team has got a squad on offense. And we didn't coach very well, and Kirby said that much, but we made adjustments. We hung in there, and we did our thing. So I'm proud of our resiliency. We spit the blood out of our mouth, kept fighting, and here we are. So a national championship against Alabama wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, we got a big game at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, GA, between your two squads. And I'm going to go with you first, Lawtide. Tell me what you're expecting out of the Alabama Crimson Tide for this game.
More the same in the Clemson that we just played in the Clemson game. A more dominating top football team, just out there playing hard like they have all year. I know we lost another linebacker in this past game, but I think we're going to be all right. As far as the offense goes, I think the offensive line done a really good job blocking Clemson front four. I thought they really brought it. We really run at them. Made holes when there wasn't any holes out there. I thought Damian Harris ran like a monster. So I'm just looking for us to come in, settle down a little bit, play our game, and see who's going to make mistakes, because that's really, to me, that's what's going to win this football game. Who's going to make the least mistakes?
Well, I'm going to ask you the same question, Couch Coach. What are you expecting out of the Dogs this coming weekend?
Hey, we're going to play dog football. We've gone through too much this year to be afraid of Alabama. Look, Alabama's a good team, but let's face it, they've had the easy route. We've had two great teams in Auburn and Oklahoma that we've had to beat. There's nothing that they do offensively that scares me. Defensively, they got a great front four, but we get to that second level, which we can, and we're going to be okay. It's going to be a little bit of a low-scoring game. I'll give them some credit. They'll hit us back a little bit. But if there's one thing that Rose Bowl proved, that's that we could take a punch in the mouth, spit it right out, and keep fighting. So if Alabama thinks they're going to punch us in the mouth, I think we're going to stop. They're going to be in for a rude awakening. Our boys are going to fight. Kirby's got these guys believing and breaking glass ceilings all over the place. And it's going to be a war for 60 minutes, and I hope they're prepared for that.
Well, here's the round we've all been waiting for, and the rules are no low blows, and if you knock your opponent out, go to the corner and wait for my instructions. And we're going to start with you, Lawtide. I want you to tell Georgia Nation, all them Bulldogs, what they've got coming to them, and bring it to them, and just let us all know about it.
You know, these Georgia Bull Goats. I don't call them Bulldogs. I call them Bull Goats. That's what they used to be when they first got into college football. Their mascot used to be a goat. It used to be a goat. Now, come on now. Yeah, we're going to line up. We're going to play for 60 minutes, baby. And if them Georgia Bulldogs think we're just going to lay down and let them take it, they got another daggone thing coming. We're going to play for 60 minutes.
Everybody thinks, you know, Kirby's the next coming. He is the next coming, but Nick Saban's still the king, and he taught him everything he knows. But there's one thing. Anybody will tell you, any teacher will teach you everything you know, but they'll never teach you everything they know. And that's one thing about Nick Saban. He knows more than he taught Kirby Smart everything he knows. And, man, I'm just looking for Alabama to just come out, play big-time football, punch these Bull Goats in the face for 4 quarters, and take that national championship back where it belongs, back to Titletown, USA. Woo! We ready, baby. I'm ready for it. Let's get it
All
going.
right, Couch Coach, it's your turn. Tell Crimson Tide Nation what they've got coming for them in the Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta, GA.
Well, we're just, you know, the game of football is not really meant for the most well-adjusted of people. And we could take shots in the face all day long. We're going to smile at Alabama while we do it, and then we're going to keep teeing off at them. You know, Alabama likes to think they have a bully mentality until they find a real bully in the backyard. And we've gone through. We're the real SEC champions. We didn't have to have some committee back us into this playoff, 4-game playoff. So you guys are going to find out what a real champion is going to be like this year. Everyone talks about Alabama in the past tense, so you're dealing with the present tense right now. And you're going to deal with guys. You're going to bust you up for 60 freaking minutes. And I don't think you guys are going to be prepared for it. And the reason I say that is because the last time it happened, Auburn ran you off the field. So that's okay. We took care of Auburn for you guys since you guys couldn't handle that either. And we took care of our business in the Rose Bowl, and now we're coming into Atlanta, GA, with our fans in our backyard. So I know Alabama has a bunch of bandwagon fans since 2008, and I'm going to look forward to watching them single file right out of that Mercedes-Benz Dome when we declare ourselves the new era in football and become the champs.
All right, Lawtide, you heard what he said. I'm going to give you a chance to respond to that now.
Well, first of all, he's got another daggone thing coming. If Alabama – if he thinks Alabama's just gonna come in there and lay down, and that's how it is. They think Georgia, it's their team. They're the team of destiny, right? They're the team of destiny, and he wants to bring up Auburn. What happened to Auburn in 2013 when they thought they were the team of destiny? They went down there and they met up with Florida State, who is an elite football team, just like Alabama, and they come out with an L. So don't get up here and talk about and put Auburn in front of you and talk good for Auburn. Auburn ain't in this conversation. Alabama and Georgia is. Let's don't leave them. Let's don't put these barners in our mouths. How's that for once? Let's talk about the real thing, and that's these 2 SEC big time programs going at it. And I cannot wait for it. I've been so ready for this football game. I thought we were going to get to play in the SEC championship, and we slipped up at Auburn. I'll tell you, we slipped up. We lost our identity, but we found that identity in that Sugar Bowl, and we're going to ride it on out, baby. On out with that W. I can't wait for it. Fired up. I hope y'all are fired up, Georgia Nation. But this Alabama train, it's going to keep on rolling, baby. 365, 24/7. It ain't never going to quit. Roll, damn, Tide.
All right, Couch Coach, you get the last word. You heard what he said.
No, I'm just telling him that Alabama's time is over. Look, we're beating them on the recruiting trail. You guys are slipping. You know that. Go look at the recent recruiting rankings. We're putting balls in the state of Georgia right now, and we got a better school than you guys, got better-looking women. We got the best city in the South, and come Monday night, we're going to have the best team in the South as well. So just bring it on into our city, baby. We're going to run you right out of it as well.
I'm going to give you one more time, Lawtide. You've been itching over there, jumping up and down. What do you got to say to what he just said?
He won't talk about his city. That's our home away from home. We're the one that's won 3 SEC championships in a row there and dominated at neutral site games there. What have y'all done? Y'all beat Auburn. Yeah, y'all got second time at Auburn. Wait till they come to Tuscaloosa next year. I can't wait for it. And then you want to talk good about them. Oh, they beat you. They beat you. They put 40 on you.
Just stating
40
facts.
points.
Just stating facts.
40.
Just stating facts. We took care of our little Auburn problem, so.
40 points.
Hey, that's all
You
right.
gave up 200 yards to Oklahoma. Rushing.
That's fine. Hey, that's
They
fine.
run the ball.
You ain't going to get 200 on us. You guys ain't going to get 200. So.
All right.
Are you crazy?
That's awesome.
Crazy, baby. We got you.
Well, I tell you what, I appreciate you two coming on the show there. It's great fan face-off, and I hope we can do more of these next year. And I tell you what, I'm going to let the teams select the winner. I'm going to let the teams do the talking. So whoever wins the championship, that's who wins the fan face-off. Is that a fair deal for you two? Well, thanks for coming on the show. I want you two to say it with me now. Go Vols! We're going 15-0. I promise you that.